latest on Typhoon Jebi, which is weakening slowly but surely, but still a Category 2 typhoon on the Saffir-Simpson scale with winds of 105 miles an hour. That's around 170 kilometers per hour. 28.9 degrees north, 132.6 degrees east at 11 p.m. Japan time on September the 3rd. It's a stage 5 on the CDPS scale, which still means that devastating damage potential is likely from this storm if it was to impact land areas right now. It is 218 miles from Miyazaki on the island of Kyushu, 433 miles from Osaka, and 502 from Nagoya. The storm could still strike the Shikoku and the Kansai region of Japan as a Category 2 or maybe even re-strengthening, we don't know yet. A typhoon warning for parts of Kagoshima and eastern Kyushu, a gale advisory for a large area of the rest of Japan, most of the southwestern region, and also the Itsu Islands as well, towards the south of Tokyo. This is what we expect over the next few days as the storm makes its landfall tomorrow and then through towards the northeast, and the storm will end up somewhere in the Sea of Japan or possibly towards Hokkaido by the middle to later part of the week. Following on from this, there's really not much else going on. A frontal system may pass through the area on Friday, but potential for tropical cyclones after this in the area, nothing on the radar at the minute. And that's just another view there towards the end of the forecast run. Sea surface temperatures right now are warm all the way up until its landfall spot, around 29 degrees Celsius consistently all the way up until the Osaka area. So that's not going to be an issue for the storm at all. And you can see here on the wind graphics now, we expect the eastern side of the storm to be the most intense and possibly a little bit of regeneration, re-strengthening before that landfall. We'll see about that. Some of the models picking up on that. They have been doing so for quite some time. But the minute, Jebi is down to a Category 2, and that is what we're looking at the minute. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center doesn't think it will re-strengthen very much, if at all. So hopefully that scenario will play out and we have some gradual and quick weakening. But right now the chances of tropical storm force winds look like this: 45% in Kagoshima, 63% at Hiroshima, 95% chance at Osaka. It's pretty much a given that that area, the same area that was affected by Cimarron, will get typhoon conditions again from Jebi. Here you can see quite clearly the CTCX is an outlier, so is the HWRF, all calling for intensification before landfall as well as the GFS there. So that's quite worrying. Wind shear is going to be on the rise, however, so we'll wait and see what happens. At the minute it's low, but it will rise very quickly as it approaches land. And as you can see, the track is pretty much certain according to these models. It's looking ever so clear now that the storm will impact eastern Kyushu into the Kansai region of central Japan. Here's where the storm is right now though. It's closest to the northernmost of the Amami Islands. It's just outside of the storm's main area there. So Jebi is remaining just away from those islands. No areas will be receiving typhoon force winds at the minute, but tropical storm force winds, gale force winds are probably being felt on some of those islands right now, as well as squally showers moving through from the northwestern band of Jebi. It's going to get worse for many of the other parts of Japan though later on, as we keep watching Typhoon Jebi. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, with you at any time. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already, subscribed hopefully, and you can also follow our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text. Videos are now there as well, and you can follow us on Twitter at Force 13 is our handle, and it's hashtag F13Sulik if you'd like to draw our attention to anything in future live events or whatnot. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron with its various rewards that come with that feature as well. And you can add me personally, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord, and Force13 on Skype for tropical weather chat.